Dear student, how are you? Are you fine? How was a previous lesson? Was it clear? I think, thank you very much for your fast response. You send the questions on our address 8455 and by the address of Afri TV. Thank you very much. We will give you response within short time. Thank you very much. I want to say you thank you. Today we start new topic which is talking about the formation of seed and fruits. Dear students, what does mean fruits? Dear students, let us see together a definition of seed and fruit. Fruit is a matured ovary because my ovary develops into a fruit, and the seed is a matured ovule. Ovule is developed into a seed. Dear students, now we see the parts of embryo of a seed. Embryo of a seed is consisting four main parts. The first one is called the epicotyle. The second one is called the hypocotyle. The third one is called radicle. The fourth one is called plumule. Let us see the fourth and the third one. Radicle is a future root. It is grow downward to the root system. And plumule is a future shoot system. It is grow above the ground to the shoot system of a plant. Unit 4 is talking about these plants, flowering plant and reproductive system of flowering plant. Now we are starting new unit and a new topic. The unit is unit 5. Unit 5 is talking about animal. Dear student, what does animal mean? What does animal mean? Because it is very easy question. You are familiar to animals. Let us see a definition of animals. The word animal is derived from a Latin word which is called animalia. Animal means a vital, breath, or soul. Now we see some characteristics of animals. Animals exhibit locomotion. This means they can move from place to place by their own. The second character of animal is they have no cell wall. The third character which is identify animals from the plant is they are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means the organism which cannot prepare its own food. Because of this, plants cannot prepare their own food as like plants. This means they are non-photosynthetic. Now we see the diversity of animals. Dear students, animals show big diversities. They are differ in their size from the biggest blue whale, which is live in the water, to the smallest housefly. This one is showing the diversity of plant in size. And also animals are different in their type. Based on the presence of backbone, animals can classify into two as vertebrate animal and the invertebrate animal. Let us see the difference between vertebrate and invertebrate animals. Vertebrate animals are the animal those have a backbone or animal with vertebral column. For example, if you take a human have a backbone, they is grouped in under vertebral animals. Another example of vertebral animals are domestic animals like cat, dog, and also wild animals like hyena, lion, tiger, and different fish and birds are grouped under this group or vertebral animal. Invertebrate animals are the animal without backbone or vertebral column. Insects like ants, bees, mollusks, sponges are some example of invertebrate animals. When we see another difference between vertebral and the invertebrate, vertebral animals are big in size and invertebrate animals are small in size. The another difference between vertebral and the invertebrate animal is the number. Vertebral animals are only 2% of all animals, and invertebrate animals are around 98% of all animals. We can differentiate vertebral and invertebrate animals by their number. Vertebrate animals are only 2% of total animal, and invertebrate animals are 98% of total animals. Now we see the difference of animals by their habitats. Okay, now we classify animals based on their habitats. Animals live in different habitats. Habitat means the place where living organisms live in and reproduce. When we see the difference of animals by their habitat, some animals live on land. Such animals are called terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals are the animals live on land. Example, lion, tiger, human, and etc. The second one is aquatic animal. Aquatic animals are the animal living in water. Example, we can take fish and the whale. Both fish and the whales are aquatic animals because they live in water. The third one is aerial animals. Aerial animals are the animal live in the air. Example, we can take bird in the bats. Both bird and the bats are aerial animal. The fourth one is arboreal animal. Arboreal animals are the animal those live on the branch of tree. Okay, the fourth one is arboreal animal. Arboreal animals are the animal living on the branches of tree in the forest. Example, we can take monkey and ape. The fifth one is amphibians. Amphibians are the animal which is live on the land and also in the water. For example, if you take frog and the toad, they are the best example of amphibians. The sixth one is called reptiles. Reptiles are the animal live on the land and move by crawling. The animals which is live on the land and moved by crawling is called reptiles. Example, we can take a snake and a lizard. Now we see the diversity of animals by their feeding habits. Herbivores are the animals feed on only plant. For example, if you take cow, ox, sheep, zebra, they are omnivorous. They feed on only plants. The second one is carnivore. Carnivores are the animal feed on flesh. Example of carnivorous animals, tiger and the lion. They are best example of carnivorous animal. The another group of animal is omnivorous. Omnivore are the animal which feed on both plant and meat. For example, human and rat. They feed on both plant and animals. Okay, now we discuss about the life story of some insects. Dear student, what does insect means? Insects are the organism which their body is cut into section. The word insect is derived from the original word, Latin word, which is called insectum. Insectum meaning cut it into section. Insects have the exoskeleton, which is covering their outer party. The body of insect is cut into three sections as head, thorax, and abdomen. Let us see one by one each body of the insect by starting from head. Head is the upper part of the insect body, which is consisting a pair of antennae. A pair of compound eye, a pair of simple eyes in the mouth party, the second part of insect is called thorax. Thorax is a three-line segment which is consisting three pairs of leg and wing. wing. Thorax is a three-segment line which is consisting of three pairs of leg and wings. The last body of an insect is called abdomen. Abdomen is 11 segments which is consisting reproductive, excretory, digestive, and the respiratory organ. Dear students, don't forget, the main characteristic of the insect is their body is cut into sections. Their body is divided into three as head, thorax, and abdomen. Now we see why the insects are the most diverse group of animals on the earth. The reason why insects are the most diverse group of animals on the planet because they are adapted, they are able to adapt different conditions. They are able to live in different environments. They are able to rapidly reproduce. This is the reason why insects are the most diverse group of animals on the earth. Now we see about metamorphosis. Dear student, give me attention and follow me. Metamorphosis is a complete change of body in insect. Then we see a type of metamorphosis. There are two types of metamorphosis. The first one is called complete metamorphosis. Complete metamorphosis is a complete change of body in insect which is involving 4 stages. The first stage of complete metamorphosis is egg. The second one is larva. The third one is pupa. And the fourth one is adult. A metamorphosis which is involving 4 stages is called complete metamorphosis. For example, if you take housefly, the life cycle of housefly is involving complete metamorphosis. Example, housefly. The second type of metamorphosis is called incomplete metamorphosis. The example of the insect which is following incomplete metamorphosis are mosquito and grasshopper. Now, we will summarizing our today's lesson. Under today's lesson, we discuss about the definition of animals. Animals are the organism which is moved by their own from place to place. And also, animals are different in their type, size, and distribution. Animals are also different in their habitat. They live in different habitats. And also we see about insects. Insects are the organism which their body is cut into sections. The body of the insect is cut into 3 sections: head, thorax, and abdomen. Then we discuss about metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a complete change of form or body in insect. There are 2 types of metamorphosis: complete metamorphosis and incomplete metamorphosis. Complete metamorphosis is a type of metamorphosis which is involving 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adults. Example, the insect which is following complete metamorphosis is honeybee and housefly. And also we see incomplete metamorphosis. Incomplete metamorphosis is a complete change of form of insect involving only 3 stages: egg, nymph, and adults. The example insects which is following incomplete metamorphosis are mosquito and grasshopper. Okay, dear student, we have finished our lesson here. Have a nice time up to the next lesson and a steady heart. It is not enough for you to get additional information about the lesson. Read your biology grade 7 textbook from page 83 up to 108. Have a nice time. See you.